Measurement. Voltage is measured with a voltmeter. Kind of makes sense. Voltmeters are always connected in parallel with what they're trying to measure. They will measure the difference in potential, the difference in energy per charge before the element and after. Circuits in parallel have the same voltage. Recall that from the previous work. A voltmeter has to have a very high resistance, or a really big resistance here, because we don't want a lot of current passing through the voltmeter. We want most of it passing through here, because in addition to this being a resistor, this could be a light bulb, this could be a piece of machinery. You want the current going through there. So the voltmeter has very little effect on the circuit. And the way you do it, you can see here, you've got leads coming from a voltmeter, wires, and you plug them. It's a little tough to see here, but you plug them on either side of what you're trying to measure. It does not disturb the circuit. Current is measured using an ammeter, right? Am for amps. Ammeters are placed in series. See how the current flows like this? Goes through the ammeter and then the resistor in one loop, so that means it's in series. We don't want to interfere with the current. We want the current to mostly go to the resistor or light bulb or vacuum cleaner, whatever. So the ammeter has to have a very, very small resistance, and it is in series with what you're measuring, because you're trying to see what the current going through this is. And the current will be the same through the ammeter and the resistor because they're in series. Although there are separate items to measure current and voltage, voltmeter and ammeters, typically you have a device that can measure both, although one at a time. They're called multimeters. They can also measure resistance. University of Colorado has a great simulation on circuits where you can play with voltmeters and ammeters. The key thing to remember is the voltmeter can be put anywhere you want without disturbing the circuit. Remember, it's in parallel with whatever you're trying to measure. And whatever the voltmeter says the voltage is, that's what the item you're trying to measure is. That has the same voltage because it's in parallel. An ammeter, you actually have to break the circuit, put the ammeter in series with what you're measuring, and then take the measurement. So they're a little trickier to use, and you'll see that when you click on this circuit simulation and try it out.